Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. This video is an empties from February 26th through March 4th, I believe. So, yeah, the end of February, beginning of March. So let's get started. It is March, everybody. I'm so happy. It is almost springtime. You know, daylight savings time is back. The clocks were changed today. And March Madness is here if you're a basketball fan. Marty and I just watched the selection show Sunday so we can make our brackets this week and, you know, all the excitement. This time of year is one of my husband's favorite times of year just because of the March Madness basketball, the college basketball men's tournament. Yeah, so that will be nothing but basketball in my house for a while, which is okay with me. I love basketball. I grew up with basketball. My uncle is a retired college basketball coach, men's, and I just have always, it's my sport. I love basketball. So, and golf. You know, we do like golf here too. So I had a lot of fun in February melting through a lot of wax. And these empties are ones I finished up within, you know, the parameters of that week. But I've been working on a lot of vendors. I've been working on Rose Girls, of course. I've said that several times. I'm working on Sassy Girl Aroma right now. And I also am I'm always constantly working on L3 because I do have a lot of L3 in my collection. But I'm using my Swanky, I'm using my Teddy Bees. I've got a lot going. I actually have two pretty full totes that I work out of every single day. I've been going into the office each week now and doing some training at work, and so I'm not able to melt as much during the week right now. But when I am here, everything for the most part is actively melting. When I get home from work and from the office, I usually turn my kitchen warmers on and maybe the one in my master bathroom. But for the most part, those days that I'm in the office, I don't melt. You know, sometimes when I get home, depends on how late I work. Sometimes if I get home after 7, I don't really even bother, you know, because I just, you know, get busy with other things in life, you know, where we all have 1,000 things going at the same time. So let's get started about wax. Okay, no particular order. These are the ones I finished up during this week. Okay, first one, we have Banana. Today is October 3rd from L3. I love Today is October 3rd, which is the Palo Santo, the Sugar Cookie Royale, and the Toasted Marshmallow. Love that, tried and true, one of Jennifer's best blends. With Banana, I got this was great on cold. It kind of fell flat for me when it warmed up. And why I say that is I could smell the banana, but for whatever reason, Today is October 3rd was just non-existent. And it was funny to me because that's a strong blend and it's pretty dominant. And in fact, I've said in the past that whenever it's a Today is October 3rd blend, I feel that it kind of overpowers sometimes, you know, what they're blending it with. But in this case here, I mean, would I buy this again? No. I bought it because I love Today is October 3rd. I like to try, you know, a lot of blends with it. You know, same with Pink Frosted Cake. I love Pink Frosted Cake. I'll try it with any blend, just about in any blend. So this one here, it smells good. It's not stinky or anything like that. It is a banana bakery, but I wanted more. We'll leave that at that. Next is a sample of Pink Frosted Cake, Peeps, and Coconut Cream Pie. And I love this one. I really got the Pink Frosted Cake, which is a strong strawberry bakery. And I also got the Coconut Cream Pie, the creaminess of it, with a hint of the pie crust. I didn't really necessarily get coconut or coconut cream, or, you know, everyone for the most part knows what a coconut cream pie smells like. It's fantastic to eat and it's fantastic in wax. But blended with this, that Pink Frosted Cake is such a strong oil. I got extra creaminess from those additional notes, but that's a good blend. This is Kay's Blueberry Pumpkin Patch Bath and Body Works dupe. This is just simple, fresh blueberries and ripe pumpkin. But there's the tiniest amount of spice in here. Not strong, not off-putting, not screaming cinnamon. It's just a little bit to give a little bit of something to blueberry and a little bit of something to pumpkin. And this is good. This was a great oil. This is a good, you can blend the hell out of this too. It's really, really good. I would buy this again. I'm starting to use my K's too. When I went through my entire wax collection a couple of weeks ago when my husband was out of town, when he goes out of town, I do a lot of projects, deep cleanings, and I get into stuff. And I brought a lot of my K's stuff from my storage downstairs, upstairs. So watch for more K's. I finished up this bag of Rose Girls Opposite of Keto. I love this blend. This is such a good one. This is cream cheese frosting, sugar cookie dough, pretzels, waffle cone, and cookies. And I think Jenny's pretzel, it really reminds me so much of Cookie Land, because Cookie Land is funfetti cake, toffee butterscotch pretzels, and cookies. I think that's what Cookie Land is. It's been a minute since I've melted Cookie Land, but I think those are what the notes are. But her pretzel is so strong in Cookie Land, and it's in here too. This kind of gives me a Cookie Landish vibe, but there is the waffle cone, there's the cream cheese frosting. This is just a really scrumptious, fattening smelling bakery blend. Yeah, opposite of keto, it's not going to be healthy. So there's that one. I would buy that again. I actually think I have one more bag in my collection, but I'm going to save that for a rainy day. Next, I finished up, this was a matrix melt from L3. This is amaretto, roasted coffee, and pizzelle. Now this one is blended really nice. I love a strong scent, and I feel that this could have used a little bit more of amaretto and a little bit more of coffee. This was okay to me. I know there's a lot of you out there that love amaretto and coffee. I'm one of those. But this particular blend here, I wanted a little bit more from it. But that aside, this does smell great. It's such a good combination. I would buy this again, but I think I would add a little bit more something to it on my own here and make it a little bit stronger. I have, sorry, got an itch on my back, and if you don't scratch it, sometimes it drives you nuts. So this is a sample from L3, Marshmallow Fireside and Baccarat Rouge 540. Baccarat Rouge is such a tough fragrance to describe. There's a lot going on. Some people think it smells like strawberries. I absolutely don't. It has too much of other unique notes in it, like saffron. I get a smoky vibe from Baccarat, but it is a gorgeous, beautiful, sophisticated, rich smelling fragrance. I mean, it's $800 a bottle, maybe not $800, but it's multiple hundreds of dollars a bottle, up towards $1,000. It is a exquisite, fantastic fragrance. Mixed with Marshmallow Fireside, that was a no-brainer, because Marshmallow Fireside, as we all know, smoky, sweet, comforting. It gives that little bit of extra something into a lot of blends, which is what makes it a fantastic blender, and it stands alone well too. But the Baccarat Rouge it's a great fragrance, and it's kind of like, it's really hard to describe. I'm not even going to attempt, other than that it has smokiness to it. It's mysterious. You kind of have to, buy a trig tart of it and smell it, or buy it from another, vendor. Julie has it from Sassy Girl, and I think Kay has it. Buy a clam from Kay, give it a try, and see if you like it. It's kind of like Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper. You have to taste it. You can't describe what it is. That's my opinion, and I'm not going to try to do it ill justice and, try to describe it and not be realistic. I hope that makes sense. Let's move on. Rolling pin. As you can see, this date says August of 21. So this guy's aging. I'm using up all of my older wax. I'm trying to, at least. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, sugar cookie dough, and birthday cake. This is fantastic. I love this blend. It's creamy. It's comforting. It's got a little bit of the caramel and a little bit of the pecan from the pumpkin pecan waffles. It has the richness, the creaminess, and the I'm going to say this word, moist. I know that's a trigger word for a lot of people. It smells like a moist cake. And then you have the the cookie dough that is just creamy. It adds that extra punch. Rolling pin is such a good one. She just offered it in one of her last pre-orders. If you haven't tried it and you like PPW, give this one a try. It's great. Next is, this was a different one. This is also Sassy Girl Aroma. This was one of her bricks. This is Pumpkin Firewood. I melted this one exclusively downstairs because of these notes. It's a super unique pumpkin fragrance with crushed clove, cinnamon, and sweet pumpkin. And why I wanted to melt this downstairs is because I've been working on my patchouli and pumpkin candle from Bath & Body Works. I've been using a lot of fall pumpkin candles downstairs, and I had this going, you know, as a complimentary scent. I liked this. Would I buy more of this? I don't think, just because I dare say this, I'm a little tired of fall scents at the moment, but I love fall. If you watched my fall collection video, you know this girl has a lot of fall shit, and that's not going to change. I'm nearing the end of, I need a break from fall. Pumpkin, apple, all that stuff I'm putting to bed for several months. But this one, I would buy it again in a brick, but I think Julie has said that when she offers it in a brick, she doesn't usually offer it in a brick again. It's kind of like a one and done. Maybe maybe she's changed her mind, or maybe I misunderstood what she said at that time, but I would buy it maybe in this small form. I don't love it enough to buy it in a brittle form or any other, you know, of a larger form. That's me, but it is a nice fragrance. It's just, I'm tired of it right now. So maybe that's skewing my opinion a little bit of it. We'll leave it at that. Oath. Sassy Girl. Oath. This one is from March of 21. So this one, he's 2. He is 2, but he's gone now. This is Beach Nights blend. It's fantastic. This is Beach Nights, roasted pine cones, smoked vanilla, and Cookie Monster. Julie's Beach Nights is custom made for her. You know, she sends it off, gets it custom made for, like I said, I just repeated myself, but it is I feel, my opinion is, Julie's Beach Nights is the best in the industry. It's the best one. It's strong. It's sultry. It's a classic. And, you know, she just offered a Beach Nights sampler, and people go nuts over her Beach Nights blends, and I'm part of that problem. I love Beach Nights from her. This one, I didn't really get too much of the roasted pine cones, which is a fantastic oil on its own. I do agree with it. That's a good addition to the Beach Nights, because you have the smokiness. Beach Nights is toasted marshmallow, s'mores, and salty sea air. So the roasted pine cones, you know, plays well with those notes already. Then you add in the smoked vanilla, which is an extra bump of smokiness. Smoked vanilla is such a good scent too. It's great blender. And Cookie Monster, you know, of course, is cookies and cookie dough. This, I think, is nice, but I predominantly smell Beach Nights in this. If I bought a fresh brittle of this, I would melt it. You know, I think I bought this in a D-stash back when I first found Vendor Wax in 2021. Bought it in a D-stash, or maybe I even bought it from her in her pre-order. I don't remember now. It's been 2 years. I don't remember how I got what. But I would buy something that is, you know, actually I would have, because I went back and I dated all of my Sassy Girls. So I bought this from her, right from her. So this is 2 years old. But I've used it from then until now. So I get mostly Beach Nights. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's a great blend because it's not too much. It's a little extra smoky, I will say, than some of her other Beach Night scents because of the smoked vanilla and the pine cone. So there's that. I finished up this vintage chic of Billy Bossa Nova's Strawberry Pound Cake. This is gooey marshmallows, strawberry pound cake, rich vanilla cupcakes, yellow cake, and rich sugar cookies, which of course is the Billy Bossa Nova. So this one is nice. My husband said it is too strong. Marty has become a diva in terms of complaining about wax or liking wax or something. I say that because it seems like Marty goes from not saying anything unless he absolutely hates it or absolutely loves it. And now he's commenting more, which I'm telling him, I don't agree with what you're saying, but please keep telling me more, because that lets me know, hey, don't melt this, don't buy this, because I don't want to melt something that's stinky and off-putting to him. You know, he's part of this house. And even though I'm in charge of the fragrance and most of the home, I don't want to, you know, melt something offensive to him. But too strong, that does not exist in my world, in most of our vocabulary. Too strong, I don't think so. This is a great rich bakery with strawberry pound cake. That's all I'll say with this one. It's a great one. I have a couple Dessas, and speaking of Dessas, I did get her pre-order yesterday, and I'm probably going to be filming that haul tomorrow, Monday night. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I can't wait. I love Dessas wax. I finished up a couple more of the shapes from the Christmas Advent calendar. First one is Cranberry Pear Bliss Bars, which she did offer in her last opening, her last pre-order from January. This is cookie batter, cranberries, autumn pear, white chocolate drizzle. The cookie batter, I love this cookie batter oil. It is creamy, it's buttery, it's yummy, it's strong too. It is strong. I liked melting this down. The cranberry and the pear played beautifully together. I didn't get too much white chocolate drizzle, but I don't like white chocolate as it is. You know, I don't like chocolate wax, but I don't like white chocolate to eat. I want normal chocolate, but I don't know what white chocolate is really supposed to smell like, honestly, because I don't see it really used in wax. But this, the batter and the fruits are all that's needed, and this was fantastic. I did not buy this in the pre-order. I should have, but I didn't. I wanted to get something else in its place. I had this on my list, but it made the cut. So didn't make the cut, I should say. I think. You know what I mean. I cut it. So this next one I finished up from her is Cranberry Orange Chiffon Cake. Actually, this was not part of the calendar. I'm sorry. This was a sample that came with the calendar. That's where I got confused. This is Orange Chiffon, Tart Cranberries, and Vanilla Glaze. This is fantastic because orange and cranberry are made for each other. And this is just a great blend. I don't know if this will come back. It says it's a house blend, so maybe it'll be offered in the future. If you really like a citrusy cake, cookie situation, this is a good one here. A couple more here. I have Diet Starts Monday from L3. This is, I think it's cotton candy frosting, Santa's on keto, sugared shortbread, and sugar cookie royale. I'm pretty sure that's what's in here. This is just a great blender bakery scent. You know, it's got the cotton candy frosting to sweeten it up quite a bit. But then you have Santa's on keto, which has notes in itself that I don't remember right now. But it's a yummy, great vanilla bakery blender. Lemon Tarts by Swanky. This was a sample. I didn't look up the notes for this one on her site, but this was just a great lemon scent. That's all I'll say. It wasn't a like pledge or cleaning lemon. It wasn't too much like a sugared lemon, I would say. This was in the middle. Maybe it's in the middle between Hello Lover and sugared lemon with lemon bakery. This was a nice one. I like a good lemon. In fact, I have a lot of lemon going in my melting totes right now. I have lemonade. I have some Swanky lemon. I have Sassy Girl lemon. I have Vintage Chic lemon. Got lots of lemon going on. Next sample is Cocoa Butter Cashmere and Bomdia Bright. That's from the Boom Boom Company. This was really nice. You know, Cocoa Butter Cashmere is so comforting and warm and cozy, and just adding that Bomdia Bright, it's a body care scent. You know, it has that quality to it. It is pretty much, it's really tough to describe in my opinion. You kind of have to smell it to see if you would like it. But if you like both of those notes, you know, you would probably like this together, because it is, I put it in my bathroom. I went downstairs for a while and I came back, and when I was greeted with the aroma, I was like, that smells nice. What did I put in here? So I would buy this again. I would. And finally, I finished up this Mario Melter of Star Beans Cafe. This is espresso, vanilla crunch donuts, and vanilla bean Noel. This is basically coffee, espresso. Maybe a little bit of sweetness from the vanilla crunch donuts and the vanilla bean Noel, but this is basically espresso. It's a strong one. And I think somebody had said in Jenny's group a long time ago, if you want coffee bakery, go with Koopa Claus is coming to town, or Koopa Claus needs, Koopa Claus needs a latte, excuse me. Koopa Claus is coming to town is the base, and then Koopa Claus needs a latte is Claus coming to town with coffee. If that makes sense. If you've had them, you know what I'm talking about. Koopa Claus needs a latte is bakery coffee, which is fantastic. I just melted some this morning. This is basically coffee to me, but it's great. So those are the wax that I finished up the week of February 26th through March 4th. So I'm going to be filming this past week as wax here shortly. So if you like my Empties videos, just stay tuned for that. So hope everyone has a great week. If it's warm where you are, I'm jealous, but it's coming soon, I'm sure. It's pretty rainy here, between rain and snow and all that wintry mix here in Utah. So I'm just staying dry. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.